Hey, what's going on? This is Ron with MENCHACA channel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. In this video, we're going to be talking about the 11 traits of the victim mentality. And can I just say it's going to be a heavy one? How do I know this? Because I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do this thing. All right, here at MENCHACA channel, we appreciate each and every one of you who are supporting us by subscribing, liking, and sharing, and ringing that bell so you can get another episode of MENCHACA channel. We appreciate your support so that we can continue to bring inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about the 11 traits of the victim mentality. Oh yeah, it's going to be heavy. Our greatest goal in life should be to live a balanced, fruitful life. Unfortunately, most people live out of feelings and emotions instead of facts and principles. People that have a victim mentality, they fight every battle without comprehending the end result. So today, let's dive in to the 11 traits of the victim mentality. Number 1, they're constantly blaming other people or situations for feeling miserable. They come from a negative foundation. They simply fail to take responsibility for their own actions and decisions. Number 2, they possess a life is against me philosophy. These guys tend to live out of offense. You see, every single one of us go through bad things in life. But the problem is, it's going to either make you bitter or better. The situations we go through, you're going to either learn from them or they're going to pause your life. Listen to how people talk and you'll discover where they're at. When you're around the victim mentality, they're always asking this question: why does this always happen to me? They use this statement as well: I knew this would happen to me. Why do they talk this way? Why do they ask these questions? Simply because they are living in the life is against me philosophy. Number 3, they think others are purposely trying to hurt them. When you have a victim mentality, you always lead with a negative mindset. You walk around looking behind you just to see who's out to get you. Even when you give them a compliment, they respond negatively. Hey man, that new position at work just opened up. I think you'd be great for it. You should apply for it. Yeah, right. They would never give it to me. These people know who they want on there. And they're not going to look at my qualifications. They'll never give it to me. Why apply? Dude, I love that new ride you just bought. Man, you look awesome in it. It's all right. Man, that thing guzzles gas like crazy, man. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Number 4, they're cynical and pessimistic. To be cynical simply means that you distrust, you lack faith or hope in other people. A pessimistic sees the worst aspect of a thing and believes that the most negative thing is going to happen to them. These guys are the worst case scenario people. It doesn't matter what you say positively to them. The moment it enters their ears, something happens and it comes negative to their mind. Number 5, they feel powerless to change their circumstance. They've ran out of energy, thoughts, ideas, new perspectives, and they feel useless. This could be the most dangerous one of all, because this often leads to deeper, darker things like depression, worry, doubt, fear, and even suicide. Number 6, they enjoy sharing their tragic stories with other people. They simply want you to reason with their pain, their fear, and their uncertainties. I want you to understand, that they're not necessarily looking for a handout, but someone who can see the things the way they do. Number 7, they have a habit of blaming, attacking, and accusing those they love for how they feel. This has to do with their mindset. They say, hey, if you're not for me, you're against me. And that's a terrible attitude to have. This, my friends, is the very core of the victim mentality. Hey, have you noticed that all of these points have to do with feelings? You might want to look into that. Number 8, they're constantly putting themselves down. They feel like failures, worthless, and can't reason well. They only see the problem instead of the solution. They become angry with themselves because they're not in the place where they think they should be. This all causes a frustration, and that's why they're constantly putting themselves down. Number 9, they believe they're the only ones being targeted for mistreatment. Even though thousands of people are experiencing trials and tribulations and situations and failures left and right, the only thing that matters to a person of a victim mentality is what they're experiencing at the time. I've been in a public place, in a line, and up front, the boss is giving direction to a coworker and pointing in our direction. And then I have a perfect stranger just lean into me and just ask, did you hear what they said? Did you see that they're pointing at us? I think they're talking about me. And I'm like, no, I'm assuming that he's telling him that he needs to wash that window right behind us. Nah, he's definitely pointing at me. I'm like, victim mentality to the max. Man, what's going on here? Then I'm reminded of number 9, that they believe that they're the only ones being targeted for mistreatment. Makes sense. Number 10, they refuse to analyze their beliefs or improve their lives. When a mentor comes around and desires to help them, to help a brother out, they refuse because of what they're saying. It contradicts their belief system, and they continue to be offended. Certain people just need to go through what they're going through. That way they can develop a teachable spirit and want to be helped by mentors around. Number 11, even when things go right, they find something to complain about. Having a victim mentality, it enslaves them to what is right. In this life, things are going to happen. Every mess should turn into a message. Every test should turn into a testimony. The only thing that will prevent this is a corrupt, self-inflicting mindset, aka a victim mentality. So let me give you a stern warning. This situation is a serious, real experience people deal with on a daily basis. They deal with the victim mentality, and they have a foundation of negativity. But now that you have discovered the signs of the victim mentality, what's next? Here's what you do to recover from the victim mentality. Come out from isolation, the devil's playground, and be real with others about your ongoing situation. Develop a teachable spirit. Get under the right mentors in your life. Value yourself. Do things that bring out the best in you. Shake off that misery that's been a part of your life and pick up your dreams and goals in life. Once again, MENCHACA channel believes in you, and we know that you can do it. 11 traits of the victim mentality. We've all been there. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of MENCHACA channel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and ring that bell so you can get another episode of MENCHACA channel. Until next time.